Hello everyone, it's been a while since I posted a video. I've been at quite a few estate sales and I'm going to the recycling center, but it's been months since I found anything worth making a video about. Last week my luck finally changed. I found this Tandy 1000 EX in excellent condition with the original monitor and the low density 720K floppy add-on. The Tandy 1000 EX came out in January of 1986 and was made all the way up until 1993 without many changes. Later models could boot from either drive, but this one I've only been able to boot off the 5 1/4 floppy so far. This is a bit annoying because the only low density 5 1/4 discs I have are around 35 years old, left over from the same estate sale that I picked up the TRS-80 Model 16 in one of my previous videos. I did find out that there is still at least one company out there still making new low density 5 1/4 discs. I have a 10-pack in order. I have to check them out before I put this computer on eBay. If you need low density 5 and 3.5, they're easy to make from high density floppies. All you gotta do is cover over the hole that's normally there and then format them to 720K. You can turn the 3.5 low densities into high densities by punching a hole in the same place. As far as I've read, the disc itself is identical in both formats. This is not true for 5 1/4, so they're a bit harder to find at low density. You can usually tell if a 5 1/4 is low density if it has a reinforcement ring around the middle, like this guy. See, it's got that little extra black ring around there. The high densities generally don't have those. Let's take a little look around the computer. Let's start with the monitor. It's a Tandy CM5 CGA color monitor. Pretty well built. They have these nice metal cords back in the day. Looks like a serial port missing a pin there. Got the floppy drive, 3.5 low density. It's Tandy model number 25061. Really nice condition. Uses this cable to plug into the back of the main unit over here. It's the back of the main unit. You have a your standard printer slot that's available on a lot of Tandys. And this is where the floppy drive plugs in. This is the video out port if you don't have the nice CM5 monitor there, just want to use your TV. This is where the monitor plugs in. These are the expansion bays. We have a modem in here, but I don't think we're going to get much use out of that. Hasn't been any BBSs around in a really long time. This little cover on the top slides off so you can put in your expansion boards. You can see the modems right in there. They have a lot of different expansions. You can put in serial cards. One that's really nice is the memory expansion board because the base unit only comes with a 256K RAM. You really can't do much with that, but with the expansion board you could bring it all the way up to 640K, which is pretty good. Look over the keyboard, it's in pretty good shape. Logo, plastic feels like brand new still, nice and smooth. On the side you have your low density 5 1/4. You get some ports on the side here. I think one is for a joystick, one's for a light pen, I read. I think it says on the bottom. Let me flip it up real quick, and this knob right here is the volume control, the speakers. This thing actually has a built-in 3-voice sound blaster. Actually, no, that one says joystick left and right. I'm not sure where the light pen plugged in, but that's pretty interesting. This thing supports 2 joysticks. So, okay, well, that's a good look over on the computer. Gonna boot it up, see what we could do with it. I ended up redoing this part of the video because I didn't like the way it came out the first time. So let's give this computer a boot up. Turn on the monitor. This disk's been sitting for a couple of days. 35-year-old floppy, they tend not to hold their magnetism very well. So let's see how it boots up. I might have to remake this disk real quick on my 386. Still waiting for the new low density floppies coming from California. There was a little hold up at the post office in Anaheim, but supposedly they'll be here in a couple of days. I'll make a video of the new discs, see if they work better. Yes, let's give it a try. So now just take it out, put it back in. Yeah, let's try it one more time, then I'll reformat the disc on the 386. Sometimes it just barely reads it now. Like I said, hopefully the new discs will be much better at holding their magnetism. Okay, time to remake this disc. Just in case you guys are interested, this is my 386 DX33. I use it for doing my transfers between my the internet on my good computer upstairs, and this one's got a 10 base T network card and Windows 3.1, which I think I covered in another video as a way of transferring files between modern computers and older machines like this. But there's a quick example of how you format a low density floppy and a high density drive. It doesn't work very well because let's see here, you're just gonna type format B:, yeah, I left the tripod in the other room, so I'm kind of just holding the camera in one hand. Format B:/4, which is a special command that tells DOS to format low density floppy and a high density drive. /U is unconditional, that way it wipes out any formatting that's there and doesn't ask any questions. And then /S to make it a bootable Windows 622 system disk. And hopefully this disk will survive one more formatting. It's 35 years old, it's in real bad shape. I'm surprised it actually works at all. Well, I won't bore you guys with the percentage of the format. We'll get back to it at the end. Well guys, the format's done. It didn't find any bad sectors this time, which is surprising, because it usually does on this disc. Let's go try it out on the Tandy, see what happens. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully we'll get some better results. Memory 256K. Not even enough to run Oregon Trail. I was able to get Leisure Suit Larry to work on this. If we get this thing going, I'll give you guys an example. See, that's even the new disc. Can't wait to try this with the new discs. Problem is with when you format a low density disk and a high density drive, it never comes out right. I know just from experience, if I just keep playing with it, it will eventually boot up and we can get something going here. So yeah, this disc is finally shot, but we'll see. Hopefully, I hope we can get some examples going today. Sounds pretty good so far. There we go. And we are in business. The only thing is we will have to reboot the computer one more time. These Tandys, when you run DOS 622 on them, it doesn't recognize the 3.5 drive as 720K. It thinks of it as a 360K drive, which will seriously screw with any disks that you're trying to run in there. So we have to do a little bit of a repair. First, we have to make a config sys file. We have to add this line to it. See if that shows up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's drive parm /D1 /F2 /H2 /S9 /T80. Now what that means is you're setting drive 1, which would be the B drive. Drive 0 is drive A. F2, I'm not sure what that means, but I know that the H is heads, the S is sectors, and the T is tracks. So let's go ahead and make that config.sys file. We're going to do this the fun way because I don't have edit on this disk, or even Edlin. We're going to use a command called copy con, which is probably the oldest way of making a file. I don't know, not too many people have ever done this. So let's get the camera back in position here. And I'm not going to be able to see this on the screen, so just bear with me. Just I'll say it as I'm typing for you guys to take notes if you're interested. This tripod will have to click into space. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to do something to manually make a config.sys file. We're going to do that using the command called copy con. So you're going to go copy, C-O-P-Y, con, and then the name of the file. Config.sys. Now, it looks like you didn't. It looks like nothing happened. The cursor went to the next line, but in fact you're in the continuous copy mode. So it'll just type whatever you say into the file. Like so. We're going to turn the caps lock on just to make it look nice. It's not necessary. DRIVPARM equals /D:1. And I screwed that up, so we're at just a quick little thing. We'll hit Control C. That'll abort it, and we can try again. Hitting F3 just brings it right back up. Yeah, don't make any mistakes when you're doing this because, actually, let me just check something real quick here. Okay, it didn't make the file because you want to make sure that it didn't make the file. So copy, just copy, config.sys. Type in DRIVPARM equals /D:1 space F2 /H2 /S9 /T80. Enter, and then to save it you hit Control Z, enter. And we can just check it by typing type config.sys, and yeah, it has the correct line there. So we're going to reboot the computer now and see if it'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and reboot the computer. Hoping for the best here, because if we do this, we're definitely in business. We could do a little demo of Leisure Suit Larry. It's pretty funny because when I downloaded it, it said it was a demo, but I was playing it, it looked like the full game to me. Yeah, it does not like this disc. One more time. It'll go. Just gotta be patient. And so I'm being patient waiting for my new discs to come in from California, which will hopefully work better than this one. Maybe. There we go. I wish I had one of the later models of these. The later model of Tandy EX, you could actually switch which drive it boots from. It'd be a lot better if I could make it boot off the 3.5. Okay, so I'm going to insert the disc into the B drive, and we're going to check it by typing dir b:. If it gives us the correct numbers, that means that our drive arm is working correctly. Yeah, total file size 516,000 roughly bytes and 191k bytes free. So yeah, it's reading the drive correctly. So let's switch to the B drive, and I'll give you guys a quick demo of a classic game, Leisure Suit Larry. Let's see. I think it was the command was Sierra.com, so I'm going to hit dir star period exe. I didn't find it, so maybe it's a com. Let's try a com. It might be that primitive a program. Yeah, it's a Sierra as the executable on that. And that's running off the low density 5.5 drive, 3.5 drive. And this computer's in excellent shape, but you know what, I don't know if I mentioned in the video here, the little hinge is cracked off here, so that's kind of sad, but overall great condition for a 30-year-old computer. And here we have Leisure Suit Larry. Let's see if we can see that on the camera. Yeah, let me take the camera off the tripod, maybe it'll come out a little better. Oh, Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know if it's going to show up in the finished product, but you can see the scroll from the screen. It's in the camera. You can't actually see it on the screen when you're looking at it, but you can actually see how slow the refresh rate is on these things. So this part of the game, I know they ask you a bunch of questions to verify that you're 18. So it asks me how old I am. I'm 77. But you know, we're not going to answer the questions. To verify you're 77, please answer. Oh, that's right. I forgot. If you put your age is too old, it'll ask say you have a heart condition. I skipped over that part, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to skip over all this garbage and hit by hitting if I could reach it, because there's only one Alt key on this keyboard, Alt X, and it just that just bypass that. Because believe it or not, if you answer the questions wrong, I won't let you play the game. It's friggin' hysterical. So I'm obviously not going to play the whole game, but we're just going to open up the door, go into the bar here, listen to a little crappy music. If any of you guys haven't seen this type of game before, you got to type in all your commands manually. Spelling was really important in early video games. It's just hysterical to think that there's a computer out there that taxes its ability to play a Leisure Suit Larry. And here we are on the bar. And if you guys have played this game before, you've seen all this before. But that's it for the demo of the Tandy 1000 EX. Hopefully I'll get it up on eBay soon. If you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them below. And thanks for watching.